Hi class, this is 3.1, naming binary ionic compounds. So when we're going to do these, this is a metal, is the cation, and then you have an anion is the nonmetals. Okay. So one of the ways to look at this is we put the charge of cesium as a plus and iodine is a negative. And so sometimes you can just get away with crisscrossing. So then that'll be cesium and then iodine like that. And then we just don't write the charges. Or you can look at it this way, plus for that cesium, and then iodine is a negative. That totals up to 0. So then that means there's a 1-to-1. Whereas if we had something else like a calcium and an iodine that was +2, and this is -1, we would have to have 2 of these -1s to add up to a 0. So +2, and then adding that to -1 and a -1 is -2. That equals 0. Or if we had that calcium iodine, we could do the crisscross method. And then the 1 goes there, and the 2 goes to here. So then you get calcium 1, iodine 2, and then the 1 is redundant. And so it's implied that you have one of them already with the symbol. And so this is calcium iodide. Okay, so so going back to the original problem, we're going to have cesium and then the iodine. So then the formula will be cesium and then I. So then that's the name of this is cesium. And then this is an ion is iodide. So we take iodine and drop the INE and add a suffix IDE. So this is cesium iodide. Okay, so the formula is CSI and then cesium iodide. And then this one is going to be a crisscross bromine, and they both have a minus. And so then this will be 1 and 1. So the formula is going to be cesium bromine. And so then that is cesium bromide. And then cesium and chlorine, same thing. It's going to be cesium and a chlorine. And so we crisscross these. And so we get CsCl 1 and 1, and that's redundant, so we just leave that. So this will be cesium and Cl, and then chlorine. And then we drop the INE and add IDE for an ion. So cesium chloride. And then this one would be cesium and fluorine becomes 1 and 1. So CSF 1 and 1, so that we don't need those, need the ones that's implied. CSF, cesium fluoride, and then so we're going to call that cesium fluoride. So it's fluorine, drop the INE and go to ID, cesium fluoride. Okay, so that's 3.1, naming binary ionic compounds. So the anion gets the suffix change. So it goes to INE into IDE for this case. All right, let us know if you have any questions.